Hey guys, and welcome into another video. Today we're going to be heading on to Madden, as you see here on the screen, and we're going to be going into Ultimate Team. Now this is a series I've been wanting to do for a while now. Once Madden came out, I've already made a video on it saying, hey, I'm not buying the game. I'm not going to be spending money on EA this year, and I'm holding true to that. My brother ended up buying the game, and luckily enough, we have the ability to share our games, so I'm able to play Madden. So shout out to Ty, especially right there. But then on top of that, I'm like, I'm not going to spend any money. I obviously didn't buy the game, so I'm not going to get any extra packs from EA. I'm not going to go in there and I'm not going to buy any money, or Madden points, I guess is what you call them. So I'm like, why not do a no money spent MUT? I'm not a huge MUT guy. I'm more or less a franchise guy, which don't worry for you franchise guys. This is still going to be mostly rebuild channel. We're going to have a rebuild probably coming out soon. I hope so. But Madden has a lot of different things that we can do here on the channel, and I'm excited for it if you guys are. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys are excited for, what you're the most excited for. Would you rather see me do a face of the franchise? Superstar KO Sundays was a big thing for me last year, so I think we could still do that. The yard of franchise mode, we could do Ultimate Team. I mean, obviously we're going to be doing no money spent, so just let me know what you guys think, what you guys want. I'm more than happy to help create that. So I think without further ado, we can pretty much go out there. If you guys hear any extra noise, it's people outside my apartment. They're doing stuff, I guess, to the pool area. But yeah, so first, before we get into it, I do want to say, first of all, if you are new, please be sure to subscribe and comment, subscribe, all the YouTube crap that they make you do, as it really does help my channel grow. We've been sitting around 750, 760 for a little while now. I think it's time to start boosting up there, and I know that this Madden community is going to definitely help. So whatever you guys want me to do with this game, I definitely will try to do. If you guys want me to start streaming again, as you see in the bottom right corner of your screen right now, my Twitch is there. I've done a couple streams for Superstar KO Sundays, but I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm definitely down to get back into it and do live streams. We did a YouTube live stream for the NBA draft, and that was really fun. We had like 500, 900 views, I think, or something like that. So it was really fun to do for that. But I'm going to stop rambling. We've been doing this for like 2 minutes now, so we're going to hop into Ultimate Team here. So if you haven't already, subscribe to YouTube. Obviously, watch my video, but my handle's on the bottom, as well as my Twitch and my Twitter, if you guys want to follow me on there as well. So yeah, here we are on the screen, and first we're gonna go to my team because that's the best thing to do. I'm gonna see how much there might not be much editing, might just be kind of going through it all. I mean, there's gonna be editing definitely, but this is the squad I have right now. So I have done nothing with my coins. That's why you see on the top right corner I have 122,000 coins. You might be like, yo, you said you weren't spending money. I haven't spent any money. I've been doing a lot of solo challenges and going from there. So these are all just players I've earned through those solos to help me get through those solos and everything. Lamar is kind of somebody you just got, I think, for getting the game. I'm not even sure how really. But there's a couple players I really don't know how I got. Like Damian Williams, I know I got from like a set, I think, that I was doing. Andre Johnson you get for free and you upgrade him throughout. But overall, the team's not good. You can tell from here that the team is not good. Defense, I really do like my defense right now for what it's worth. But obviously, there's a lot. Fletcher Cox is another one. I have no clue how I got him. And then for my team captain, I ended up taking Leroy Glover. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion for a lot of other YouTubers because, a lot of them are probably taking, the Aeneas Williams or the Eddie George is what my friend Griffin did. Shout out, Griffin. I know you watching this. But yeah, Leroy Glover, I don't know, something about him, I was just like, this is probably going to be the unconventional way of doing things, so why not go ahead and take the chance on Leroy Glover? He has been an absolute beast. Him and Fletcher Cox are going to be our D tackles for a long time. But what we're going to be doing here in this video, we're not going to be playing any games, we're not going to be doing anything. It's kind of just overviewing the series, overviewing the team, and we're going to go to the auction block, and we are going to see who we can get on our squad, because I think that this team is due for upgrades. Now, where I think we're due for upgrades. Defensive tackle, we're good, but we definitely need some defensive ends. We could definitely upgrade on the outside linebacker position. Obviously, we could upgrade pretty much everywhere, but I'm trying to get those silvers and very low golds out of here. So safety position is something we definitely need to look at, as, you're looking here at these safeties. They're just not good, man. Will Parks being our top safety just isn't good enough. Defensive end, we got to get those silvers out of there. We could use another upgrade at inside linebacker. Let's see, what is Nathan Gary on the outside here? Would he? No, he's a 70. Yeah, we'll upgrade him as well. We have a lot of coinage to do so the team's not going to be looking insanely good after this. But, offensive line, we need another right tackle and maybe a right guard. We could probably live with Wisniewski there because obviously his overall is just down because of him being out of position. But, yeah, definitely some upgrades. Receiver is a big need, so I want to look at a quarterback. We'll see if we want to get somebody because right now, looking at at what Lamar has. It's just not great, his stats. I mean, 78 throw accuracy short, 70 middle, 72 deep. It's just not very accurate. His speed and his abilities are really cool, but we'll see if we want to upgrade that. Well, that'll probably be the last thing, because there's a card I've been looking at, and you guys might already know who that is if you guys have played, but receiver is definitely something we need. We need at least 2 receivers. If Paris Campbell has to be our 4th, I'm okay with it, but we need at least 2 receivers, a right tackle, some safeties, another inside linebacker, another outside linebacker, 2 DNs, and I think that should be good. Because our corners, I really like what we have at corner right now with Byron Jones, Patrick Peterson, Pierre Desir. Could upgrade, but I think we'll upgrade more or less throughout the season. So we're going to head over to the auction block, and I will see you guys when we are there. So I did almost forget that after I did the Rivals solo challenges, you did get enough to get a Rivals Masters fantasy pack. This is being able to pick between 3 players. And one of these players is going to be able to help us right away. So obviously you have Big Ben here, you have Zach Ertz, and you have Jalen Smith. Now I'm a huge Jalen Smith fan. You compare him to what we have with Mills right now, or I guess Darius Leonard's our top middle linebacker. But let's compare it with Leonard. See how good he is. He's 85, so he's got 83 speed, 86 excel, good tackling, play recognition's really good, block shedding's not the best, but he's high hit power, high zone coverage. Now the thing for me is that I usually use your middle linebacker, but also I really do like using the DNs, especially when I'm playing offline. I always use the DNs. Big Ben, I just don't think I'm going to use. I like my quarterbacks to at least have the ability to scramble, and 67 speed really isn't going to be able to do it for me. I do like his accuracy stats, though, but I just don't see that as being something I want personally, especially not to be the face of our franchise, because once I pick him, he's pretty much locked in, because these guys are non-auctionable, non-tradable. So we might actually end up going with Ertz here. 80 speed, 87 catching, 82 catching traffic, 86 spectacular catch, good route running. He's not really good at blocking, but we can get some tight ends to help out with blocking. It's between Ertz and Smith. I might actually just say let's leave it to the comment section. Who do we think? Should we be going Ertz? Should we be going Jalen Smith? Those are the 2 that I think are the money plays. And yeah, just let me know, because I'm okay with getting a guy like Ertz. He'll be our tight end for a long time, or Jalen Smith's gonna be our tight end or our middle linebacker for a long time. So let's see what you guys think in the comment section below, and then we'll go from there. And we'll leave those 2 out of the auction block today, unless we see somebody that makes the decision, and then you'll have to just let us know and see if you guys got picked. But yeah, so going to the auction block, I think the first thing that we want to do here is look at some safeties. I have no clue who is what rating. I don't know how much people cost. I have no clue. This is the first time I've been on the auction block. So here's the thing. We could go with something like a developmental guy like Anthony Harris or Justin Reed and try and build them up. But I use my training a lot on Joel Petonio to help out that linebacker spot. So that's kind of where I'm at. So let's go ahead and let's just see what the 80 to 81 overalls are looking like. How much are they costing? About 10K to get a Buda Baker, Anthony Harris, Justin Reed. So I think that might be best to just pick somebody from here, especially for that low of a price. So let's go higher up, 84, 85. How much are they going? So Kevin Byard is going for 34,000. Antoine Winfield 48. I mean, so definitely there's some good safeties here. That's what I'm seeing. So maybe we meet in the middle. We go down here for 20K. Eddie Jackson's there. I like Eddie Jackson a lot. He might end up being the pick. Micah Hyde is down there. Micah Fitzpatrick's there for 28. Earl Thomas down there, 36. So dang, this is gonna be a tough one. So let's go ahead and look at the Bears. Let's see how much Eddie Jackson's cost. So 19,000 for him, basically 20,000. Looking at his attributes, he's got good speed, good acceleration, play recognition's good, man coverage, zone coverage is very good. Not too big at tackling or hit powering though, which could cause some problems. Oh man, I don't know about Eddie Jackson, man. I don't know. I think those tackling stats. I know he's a free safety, so it's not really that big of a deal, but those tackling stats might kill it for me. Let's look at strong safety as well. Let's get rid of this quality filter. Let's just go elite. Let's just look at elite cards. The only elite strong safeties is Tashawn Gibson. Wow. Okay. Because it's for the Bears. That's why. Never mind. Okay. So we have a lot of strong safeties. So John Johnson's there. Jordan Poyer, Kenny Vaccaro, Keanu Neal. Kenny Vaccaro's a team MVP. Adrian Amos for 20 is looking kind of nice. Man, these are some good. Kareem Jackson, Derwin James, 83 overall for 27. I think Derwin might be the pick, because you know Derwin's an absolute beast. Let's see here. Attributes. Yeah, I think Derwin's going to be the pick, man. Derwin just has such good stats. So let's go look. Let's see, is there anybody else a little bit lower that we might be able to find? John Lynch is here. Ronnie Harrison's card. I'm a big Ronnie Harrison fan. Jamal Adams for 84. Man, that's a big price to pay for Jamal Adams, though. A lot of hit power. I think we might just ball out and get Jamal Adams. Is there enough difference between Jamal Adams and Derwin James? That's the question. So let's look at Derwin James again. He's gonna be about 27,000. And then we go over to the Seahawks, and Jamal Adams should be 44. So I think. I mean, is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Let's see again. I mean, that's a big price difference, you know. Derwin James. I think Derwin James is going to be the better pick here. I think we're going to go with Derwin James, simply because that's a big difference in price to pay, and I don't think it's that big of a difference for play value-wise. So for 27,000, we're going to go ahead and take Derwin James off the market. He's going to be our new strong safety. That's a big money spent play, but I think it's going to be very good. I think he's going to make an immediate impact on the team. So I'm excited to see what Derwin James can do here. So now looking at what other position we need. We need defensive ends. Defensive ends is definitely where we want to go here. So let's go to left end. Let's see what we can get here for a left end. I'm thinking I want, since we have such big guys in the middle, I think I kind of want some speed rushers on the outside. So let's look at just what they have in the elite category here. So we got Brockers, Kerrigan, Graham, Ford. D Ford might be a good pick, honestly. Eric Armstead is on here. Jeffrey Simmons has an 82 MVP card. That's interesting. Emmanuel Ogba, that might be a good one. Ogba's, I'm pretty sure, a pretty good speed rusher. Let's see. This is obviously his ultimate kickoff. 84 excel, 80 speed. Yeah, he looks like he is going to be a good. He's got power moves though mostly. 73 block shedding. That's not really what I want. Man, let's see what else we have here. Because I like the Jeffrey Simmons pick, but Jeffrey Simmons is more of a bigger guy. So that block shedding is nice. 81 block shedding. His moves aren't the best, but to be able to get off blocks like that, good play rec, good tackle. He's not the fastest. I said I wanted a fast guy though. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't even know if I want to run a 3-4 or 4-3 to be honest. Well, I have the 2D tackle, so I got to run a 4-3 most likely. DeMarcus Lawrence, Danielle Hunter, Joey Bosa. These are the guys that we're getting down here where it's like kind of out of our price range. Okay, so I think Ogba would be a very good pick. And, I mean, we didn't really look at D Ford at all. So let's look at D Ford. He's a lot cheaper than the other guys. 81 play rec, not really good block shedding. Good moves to get around blocks, but just not good block shedding. You can't get a guy that averages out. I mean, Brandon Graham being an 80 is kind of crazy. I think so highly of Brandon Graham. I think he's such a good defensive end. He's kind of like everything. He's like an all-around kind of guy. But I think I'm gonna go with either Emmanuel Ogba or Jeffrey Simmons here. So we can get Simmons for about 17, and we can get Ogba for about 23. So let's go. So looking at Ogba, he's gonna be about 24,000. He's got good speed, he's got good acceleration, pretty good strength. His block shedding is not even that bad. It's more power moves. He doesn't really have the finesse moves, but good tackling, good speed, good awareness, good strength. I think that this guy is probably going to be the move. His stamina's not the best, but man, this is tough. It's between Ogba and it's between D Ford, or not D Ford, Simmons. Is it worth saving 5K? 5K is not that much, but he has such good stats. I'm not worried about the speed, man. We have good enough players. I'm going to go ahead and take Jeffrey Simmons here with our pick for about 18.8K. I think that's a solid pick. He's got an archetype, which is good. I'm pretty sure you can upgrade him to an X Factor because he's an MVP player. So now we have Jeffrey Simmons. Let's go look at the team real quick. So we're going to look at the elite receivers and just see what we can get here. I'm expecting some guys to be cheap. Golden Tate's always going to be a solid slot guy. Just because he's going to be able to do a lot. That might be somebody we look at. Obviously, hometown bias as well. But 83 speed, just good all-around stats, to be honest. He's always going to get open. You know, I think that they kind of lowered his his things a little bit. But I think that would be a solid, cheap elite. Obviously, to be our probably wide receiver 3, end up being a wide receiver 4 down the line. Mike Williams is a team MVP. So that's cool to see. AJ Green's an 82. T.Y. Hilton's one of my favorite receivers in the league, so he would be fun. What do you think of Devonte Parker? Let's look at Devonte Parker's stats here. So Devonte, 83 speed, 87 jumping. I mean, this is a guy who's going to be a deep threat. Him and Andre Johnson would be pretty much just deep threats. So we'll have to look at maybe Devonte Parker. Let's see, who else is there? AJ Green, Emmanuel Sanders, Keenan Allen, Adam Thielen. Odell is down here for 37. Odell was somebody I wanted to look at, but for 37, that is a lot, to be honest. I don't know if I'd really want to get Odell for that, but we look at Chris Godwin here. Those are really good stats. Just pretty much, like I said, all-around stats. He's great at catching. He's not really going to drop the ball. Godwin might be a guy we look at. Godwin or Odell. I think with Johnson, then we'll have to get a speedy guy. So let's go ahead and look at Chris Godwin. Go ahead to the Buccaneers. He's going to cost us a cool $20,000. I'm not mad about paying a $20,000 fee for Chris Godwin. I think that he's solid. I think that that's a good player to start out with, so I'm not even going to waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger here. We're going to get Chris Godwin on the team. He's going to be a wide receiver 2. This is going to seem stupid, but we're going to go ahead and take Cole Beasley off the market. Now, 79 overall, so he's as good as the other guys. Ironically, he's pretty highly rated, but solid speed, 81. He's got good jumping. Catching is 77. Catching traffic is 74, and that short route running is a 77, which is really all I need him for. I just want him to be able to be in that slot, do those drag routes, do those easy, quick routes, and kind of be able to go from there. So good awareness, good acceleration. I think that this is the perfect guy for us. So for a cool 3,000, I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. Cole Beasley is going to be the pick here. For how cheap he is, we're going to go ahead and get Isaiah Wilson here. He's been getting in a lot of trouble lately, so he might not be a person who is on the market or on the team for much longer, but we need a right tackle. He's going to be a solid right tackle to be in there. We're going to go ahead and pick him up right now as well. So for about $12,500, we're also going to go ahead and pick up Bradley Chubb here. Now, I think that he's just an all-around kind of guy. We don't really need too much help. He's only going to be out there in 4-3 sets, in my opinion. I think that when we go into our rushing stats, we're going to have more edge rushers out there. We're going to have Laura Glover. We're going to have Cox. We're going to have, obviously, Simmons probably out there as well. So this is kind of a safe pick. He's not too expensive. He's going to do exactly what he needs to do. I don't really think he's going to be out there edge rushing too much. I don't think he's really going to be doing all that much. I think he's only going to be out there when we really... The guy we're going to take here is his ultimate kickoff, Mario Addison. The only guys around him have very, very bad stats, apparently. Ngakwe and Clark, I thought they have a lot better stats, but they don't. So I'm going to go ahead and get the player that's slightly better overall for pretty much the same price in Mario Addison. So he's going to come to the squad. We're running low on coins, and we pretty much got all our positions done. So I'm going to go ahead and look at one more position and see, because I think I know who I want to take with our kickoff pack, but we'll see if that's even the case right now. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to kind of get a cheaper version of Zach Ertz and get Evan Ingram here. Obviously, a little bit of hometown bias, but I think that he's going to add it to the squad, and then obviously we're going to know who we can take for our pick for the Ultimate Kickoff Pack or the Rivals Pack, whatever the pack is called. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So hopefully you guys in the comment section below, we're saying Jalen Smith. We're going to go ahead and take him here. I think that he's just going to be able to do the best for our team. He's going to be there for a long time. We just look at what he can do at our position. I think it's going to be great. So if we do want to change it up, if everyone in the comment section was like Ertz, we can do the exchange where we can go and change him out for Ertz. I don't even think there's a cost for it. There might be throwing in a gold or something like that, which is possible. It's not really bad. So we're going to go ahead and go to our team now. This team is looking a lot better already, but we're going to go ahead and just generate the best lineup, see how the team is looking, and I think we'll be ready for a game in the next episode. I don't know about you guys, but let me know in the comment section below if you guys are excited for this series. We're up to an 80 overall, so looking at the team, obviously we could help here at the centering right guard position. That's something we'll look at. I don't like Damian Williams at a running back position, as well as Lamar Jackson at the quarterback, because they're kind of middle of the pack guys. They're kind of average. I'd really rather upgrade. I know who I kind of want at these positions, so we'll see. But as of right now, I think that this is a solid start to the season. Vance McDonald slides down to fullback. I don't really think that's going to be what we're doing, but we'll see. But here we go. Andre Johnson, Godwin, and Beasley there. We obviously have a solid offensive line here, adding Wilson. Offense is looking good, but the defense is really where it's going to shine. Jalen Smith as well with Mills out there. With Darius Leonard, Bradley Chubb, defensive line is going to have Addison, Cox, Glover, and Simmons. Corners stay the same here. And, of course, we added Derwin James. Now, we could use a free safety. We have about 11K. So I'm going to go ahead and look at free safeties. If I don't see anything, then we're going to pretty much end the video. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and take Malik Hooker here. He's cheap. He's going to be a 79, closest thing to an elite as you can obviously get. I like Malik Hooker a lot. I think that he's going to be a great safety in the league. Obviously, he's had injuries, dealt with injuries the past few years, so it kind of sucks. But this year, I'm a big fan of the Colts if you see my prediction video. If you haven't, go ahead and check that out. But that is going to be it for the team. We're 80 overall. We're looking good. I think we're going to be ready to take on some competition next. I'm going to be grinding some solos. Let me know if you guys want me to start streaming me doing the solo challenges. We could start doing that as well. But yeah, let me know if you're excited for this No Money Spent series. This is obviously episode 1. Not really sure how long this is going to end up being. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below everything that you think about the video. Do you want it to be shorter? Do you want it to be longer? Do you want it to be more in depth? Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? Do you want certain players on the team? Do you want me to do challenges? You know, anything that you guys want, let me know in the comment section below. But before you do that, be sure to like the video as it does help me out so much in the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new. Turn those notification bells on. And without further ado, that is going to be for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.